Continuing from where we left off, I don't remember where we left off. I guess we're in the school. Or we're not in the school anymore. What happened to me? You went back to the thing. Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? I can't see a thing and I can't move. This is what being dead feels like. It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not sleep paralysis. Where? Or that is. Why can't I move? You're gonna feel some pain in a minute. Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. I can't fucking read still. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So of course, after learning that Sachiko is safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored, in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. So she just disappeared off the map, I guess. Oh. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here, aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Maybe I'm back in time and I can prevent that, but I mean, I guess I can't because of sleep paralysis or whatever. Unfortunately, they're all bound in hand and foot and just sprawled on the floor. So am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Weep. Just gonna turn up the volume a tiny bit. Maybe you can still hear me, maybe not. No, stop! No, please wait! That's my eyeball! Her eyes. No, I can't see! The real question is, did you feel that pain? Now I'm blindfolded, I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. Do I have to listen more intently? Helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared it feels like my head's gonna explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. I like being able to walk and wiggle my hands around. Thank you. Please? I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. You heard him walk away. In order. Okay. Order? Right to left or left to right? Which one dies first? That was gory. I've never heard screaming like that before. It's pure primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Feels like he's been screaming for an eternity, I think. He's being killed right now. Clearly. What the hell is he doing to him? Apparently just cutting his tongue out, apparently, because, like, when you look at the boy's corpse, there's no other wounds aside from that one. No one deserves this. This game says there is no God. I just had to stop for a sec. I was like, is that a bad end? What the fuck? It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of the young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt after half an hour. And now they're starting again, but with a different person. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. It just continues. Oof. Oh God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it already. Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already. God, what is wrong with me? Good. You know what? I don't care. Just get over it. Get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer. All of my hair standing at an end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen. Like I've suddenly been stricken with crap. I didn't read that. In order? God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up. Taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The four missing children were found in a basement room of Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspect some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used, nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. Clearly. The official cause of death for the three murdered children has been listed as loss of blood flowing through removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. Why? These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were found blindfolded and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs were forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed. I hope Naomi's not reading this. I hope Satoshi's just like reading this to himself. Because why read this out loud to her? She doesn't need to know. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. That's interesting. With my blindfold removed. The sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from before. It was one of the children. What? It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. What the hell happened to the dude? She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes, and then... I do remember this person now. You did the thing to Naomi. You touched Naomi in the no-no zone. Well, that's not right. Is Yoshizawa, like... Was he screwed over? She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusted, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Why is it you? It's a good question. On this day, Ayumi felt the pain of the victim. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye, indeterminate number of times, until her eyeball became soap-like. Oh god, didn't want to know that. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after those mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it nearly impossible to accept the murder as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. Bearing witness? You mean doing it? In many ways, she's the most pitiable... No, pitiable. Fuck! I can't read, and long-suffering of them all. Let's just move on before people think I'm stupid. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's fucking little shit. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you, this is mere conjecture. The one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the... Apparently not. Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much. Shocking to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his dad. He was around at this time. The principal the principal suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in peculiar ways, not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over the walls of as he was possessed. He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing. Yeah, it sounds like somebody who's possessed. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so could his son. Pretty sure that's not how genetics work, but alright. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything could advise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it had closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School, sealed basement room. has existed as some form of cursed ground. And that was a lot of dialogue. To find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down, but demolished altogether and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room anymore. My protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Kyle Kubicki. Is that the end of the chapter? Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright, perfect. Yes, I would like to save. I would like to save, please. On the next episode of Corpse Party, finally, chapter fucking 5. Here we go. View the chapter 5 opening? Of course I would like to view the chapter 5 opening. Of course I would. I just wanted to lose consciousness. The deepest part of my brain had become thoroughly clouded over, and there were moments when I felt as though I'd almost slip away. The intense pain would always wrench me back to my senses before I could follow through. I would have welcomed even a momentary loss of consciousness with open arms, but any sort of respite from any suffering was plenty denied me. The only possible escape was death, and death was certainly in hand, but it was taking an eternity. I was like a shellfish removed from its shell. I know my fate, but only the chef could make the end come. And she was savoring my torment. Giggle. Well, Sachiko's a little shit, apparently. Her victim was stabbed in the left eye. Don't want to read this, Gurgle. Until the eyeball became like, oh god, again, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're a tenacious one, aren't you? Fuck you, little kid. Shaq sputter, it hurts. Oh shit, I didn't read that. It'd be all over if it just died already, you know? There, now that's it. Nice and mushy. Gross. Okay, moving on. She's like, alright, I've got bored. I'm done. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dialogue we already know. Open up and say, ah. Chapter 5. Fucking finally with the chapter bullshit. You're finally at chapter 5. I'm gonna save over that one too. Oh right, this shit, I forgot. My, you really are shaking. What's the problem? What? That scream just now was, well, did something happen? A scream? From me? I don't recall making any sound at all. I don't recall making such noise. I don't even remember hearing any noise. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on now. Stand up. If you just sit there cowering, we'll never find my little sister nor your big brother. My stomach, Is it really that bad, Yuka? You really should just go wherever. Interesting. It's interesting that humans have to use the bathroom. So this is what it looks like when someone holds it in at this point of bursting. How pitiful. I wonder what sort of face she'd make if I forced her to go right here. She'd cry, asshole. Wait, pitiful? Did I say pitiful? It's not pitiful. I don't take pity on humans. So, how about it? Will you live with me? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Alright. Time to go. I think I'll be okay on my own. I think I'm good. I'm gonna leave. I'll look for my big brother by myself, if that's cool. What are you saying, Yuka? I am your big brother. Oh, alright. Okay. Time to go. You're my little sister. And there's simply no way out of here. Everyone's gonna die. So let's continue to be brother and sister until our dying breaths, or for however long we have. Yeah. Bye? Alright, bye. I'm out of here. Alright, time to leave. Time to go. Right. Yuka, I wouldn't recommend going that way. Something dreadful happened downstairs just a moment ago. What? Downstairs? Okay, let me just go downstairs. I should have saved just then. Let me save, because I know he's gonna probably pull some shit. Fucking go that way. Already, so it begins. The fucking terrible ass controls. Oh. I'm still alive! Kissing me, you dick! You guys said not to go that way. You disobey your older brother. Are you alright? No, my best friend stabbed me. Who are you? My name is Mochida. Your stomach is bleeding really bad. I'll try to find you something to stop it. Maybe. My handkerchief won't help for a wound this big. Come on, Yuka. Think. Hey, Yuka. You need to get away from here right now. Hurry. But if I don't do something about your injuries, you're gonna die. I'll just apply pressure, okay? Stay with me. No, please, just go. Kurosaki. Who on earth could have done this to you? You did this to me, asshole! And you kicked my little sister, you little shit! I mean, you big shit. And I can't really do anything because he's so strong. That's for not listening to your big brother. Yeah, I abuse my siblings too if they step out of line. Like if they don't listen to me, then I kick them on the floor. And I kick my 12-year-old sister. That's something you're supposed to do, I guess. Like, really? She's going into convulsions. How ghastly. Really? Kizumi, stop being a dick. Kizumi, I'm sorry. What? Excuse me? I should have done more to stop you when we were kids. I'm your best friend after all. I noticed it the moment you started murdering animals. I didn't fill that role very well. I never did the things I should have. Backstory on characters that are kill fodder? That's interesting. What are you gonna do about it? What are you going on about? Have you really deluded yourself into thinking that you're my best friend? I don't recall of you ever standing up for me. Not even one time. Exactly what I'm talking about. I guess I really haven't been a very good friend. Well, you won't be regretting that for long. But I must say... I am rather curious about these things you've done as my so-called friend. Please, do enlighten me. I don't know, maybe something like this? It really hurt, you know. Did you stab him? Stop blaming other people for everything, you fucking coward. You son of a bitch. You fucking stabbed me. Take a good look around you, Kisame. Take a good look at who you're up against. No one is conspiring against you. We're not a threat. We're your friends. That's bullshit, and you know it. You're the fucking coward, Kurosaki. You just gave him a knife. Spew. And it's dark. My stomach! It really hurts. Oni-chan. Back to your senses, are you, Yuka? Well, shit. Right, so leaving. Everything's just fine now. Your big brother will protect you. My guy, what did you do to him? Your big brother will make sure to keep you safe. What if I just let him kill me? Let me see. I want to see what's gonna happen with this. What's this? A key? A science lab? It says, guess you won't be needing this anymore, Kurosaki. Isn't it just horrible the way these spirits kill people? You won't want that to happen to you, right? The spirits totally did this. Well, don't worry, I won't let that. I won't let them. Wait, hold on. Fucking goddamn it! I won't let them. No, I'll protect you from the horrible fate. For you see, I'll put an end to it myself. I'll snuff out that tiny life of yours. Yuka! Come on, no fair running. Fuck this guy. Can I save? Ghost Child, save me! God, really? Why am I saving here? What have I done? No, fuck that. Ghost Child, why did you do this? What have you done? Oh crap, yeah, that's bad. Yuka! I'm gonna kill you, Yuka! I have to. It is for my clan, Yuka! I'm gonna die horribly because of my own ineptitude. That's what's gonna happen. Maybe I can hide in the band. Oh crap! No, I can't. Oh, he's like the AI, the rest of the AI in the game, where they just act stupid. I'm just gonna save in every room I go in. Be a good girl and come with me. Oh, no thanks. He can't follow me across this, right? If he can, that's bull. Oh, crap! Okay, apparently he can. What? I thought it was this inconsistent rule horse crap, really? That is some bull. That is some actual horse. I also don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Come out wherever you are. Ah! These controls are gonna get me killed! Move! What are you doing? Really? I should have just let him finish. Yuka, come out wherever you are. Move! Really? These controls are gonna anger me already. We're already starting off with the bullshit here. Be a good girl. Fucking save, piece of shit. Really? Why are you going backwards? I'm going to kill you, Yuka. Oh, that'll work. Is this key to the front entrance? I'll take that. Ah! Mayu, where are you?
She's probably dead. How long have I been here? It must be the middle of the night by now. Am I ever thirsty? Oh, Mayu. Don't you realize how very worried I am about you? How are you holding up right now, I wonder? What sorts of thoughts are swimming through your mind? You scare so easily, and you're such a fragile soul. You really do need me by your side.
Shig, bro, wait up! Come back! I'm right here! What's wrong? You're not going to club today? No. That's a good question. What is wrong? They're holding auditions for the lead, you know? I don't want to do that. Oh, I know, but I just don't think I'm cut out for the role. How come? I mean, I've seen how much you want it. You've been poring over that script for the last month. Not to mention practicing lines in the gym equipment room. You saw that? How embarrassing. Next time you should say something. But you were so into it. I was actually just kind of happy to see you in the elements like that. Well, either way, I'm giving up on that particular goal. But why? After all that study and practice, everyone knows the parts in our productions are chosen based on popularity, not on acting skill. Mayu, you're an upright, idealistic individual, so you're probably gonna think I'm a bit of a spineless coward for this, but I refuse to attend an audition when I know it won't make a bit of a difference. Aww. I truly hate it. I always make an effort to attend social events and put it on a pleasant front. But, well, I guess it all comes down to the fact that I'm simply not well liked. But I like you. I think you're cool. You're a good actor. You're a good actor, Shig. You shine in the spotlight, really shine, and you look like you're enjoying it too. But if you hate it that much, then yeah, it's really not worth it. I mean, if you have to force yourself and then you're not having any fun at all, right? What's the point in that? Besides, at least I got to see it. Shig's secret. Fucking god, Roskoplovnikar. What? Right. Come on, we'll head over together. Oh, but how come? How about we stop at the crepe stand on our way home? Doesn't that sound yummy? I mean, I guess. Chocolate bananas, man. They apparently have a new one on the menu, and it's just itching. I'm just itching to try it out. It's cool, I guess. Mayu, I'm well aware. If I'm not there for you, Mayu, it's plain to see how much danger you'll be in. That's what I've been telling myself all this time, anyway. But that's not the real reason I'm trying so hard to find you. No, nothing so noble. Every time I saw your face and heard you greet me with that Shig bro, you always say, you were saving my life. Oh, he's a depressed boy. Please, Mayu, I need you. Please show yourself. I don't even care if you show yourself as a ghost. Perhaps, maybe. Don't leave me all alone. Damn, just once more. I have to see the suffering of others. It's the only thing keeping me sane. What? What? And I'm still sane, I am. I swear. God, I've taken so many of them. So many pictures of the dead now. So weird. They're all real. Honest to goodness corpses, but to me, they just look like fakes. Nothing but props. You're a zombie. Realistic ones, granted. Much more detailed and lifelike than the cheap, fake bodies you see on television and in movies. This is... wow, really? This one's the flashiest by far. Utterly pulverized against the wall near the infirmary. Whew. Absolutely breathtaking. She's been reduced to nothing more than a chaotic jumble of flesh. But not long ago, all of it was connected. This was once a human being walking and talking with a mind of her own. Should there truly be an afterlife? She must be embarrassed to show her face there, with such a hideously disfigured appearance. That sucks. I'd probably feel bad for her if she weren't a complete stranger. Oh god, that's wrong. That is wrong. That is raunchy, and that's horrible. What's going on? Who the hell calls me? No one calls me on my cell phone.
Why is the blasted thing still in the photo view?
There's no message telling me who's calling either, just a ringtone. Maybe the OS is shot. Maybe I broke my phone. Don't look! Huh? Please, don't look at me! What? That's kind of sad. Stop staring at my insides. Shig, please. Kind of feel bad for him now. The girl in the red dress, huh? I think I may have seen her. Her ghost, anyway. When I was with Seiko, in one of the dark classrooms, she was crouched down on the ground and staring right at us. I saw her too in the shadows when Yuka and I were walking through the hall earlier. It's like she's keeping an eye on us. We also found an old newspaper article in the nurse's office about the Heavenly Host kidnapping and murder case. Let me just save. There were photos of the 4 victims, and she was one of them. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind. That girl we've both seen is definitely Sachiko. But how is that possible? According to what we just saw, Sachiko was killed and she survived. And if that's the case, shouldn't she have grown up like into a proper adult? She'd have to look older than us at the very least. Staying behind in a place like this is in child form? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah. That part bothers me too. I'm guessing that shortly after the incident, through some unrelated accident or something, Sachiko lost her life too. Or it's incredibly related, and the guy didn't go to prison yet, and he murdered her before he went to prison, definitely, because, like, I'm pretty sure if I was accused of something I didn't do, I think I'd be drawn to murder too. We can somehow meet up with her spirit. Maybe we can learn more about what happened. More than what was reported, at the very least. If it's the key to getting everybody out of here safely, I'll take any chances with this school's curse, or whatever the hell it is. Once we find Yuka, what say we look for Sachiko as well? Okay, though I'm worried. I haven't heard Yuka's voice at all since before you found me. Yeah, same. Yeah, and we need to find some means of getting back to the other building. What the hell? This one feels completely different from any of the others. Oh. Oh god, it's a big one. The school can't possibly. Nomi, are you alright? Hang on to me. Hang on to my shoulder. I'll protect you, because I'm the big, strong guy, despite being a pansy. Okay. She listened. Don't let go. I won't. Damn it. It just keeps going. It's a ceiling beam. Satoshi. He's bleeding. Satoshi, speak to me. Are you okay? This is how we both die. This is how we all die. This is how we get the bad end. Because I let Yuka get killed. And then listen to Morishige talk. Oh. Shinozaki, snap out of it. Shinozaki, are you alright?
It's okay. Everything's okay, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, come on, Shinozaki. Everything's fine. You're safe. Pretty sure. What the hell?
Saving again.
That's what happened to me. Fuck. What was it like? What did you see? Well, it's a matter of what she didn't see is actually what the problem was, if you catch my drift. I saw the true identity of the murderer. Huh? You're saying it's not the janitor dude? That's why the damn doll wasn't enough. Repentance from the killer. We had the wrong person. And Mayu got killed because of it. Wait, are you telling me you were actually there? Like you saw the scene of the murders? That's exactly what I'm saying. I was seeing everything through Yuki's eyes. I was bound and then I was killed. God damn it. You little piece of... It's not her fault. I'm the one who wanted to know. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat and all that, I guess. The murderer was a little girl. You remember the newspaper article Suzumoto showed us? Her photo was in it, along with her name. It's the girl in the red dress, Sachiko Shinozaki. She was listed as one of the victims, but believe me, she's not a victim. What? No, that can't be right. That's impossible. For a little girl to do something like that? How could she abduct other children her own age and keep them prisoner, no less? I could believe it if it were the monster with the hammer, but... he seems fully capable of kidnapping, tying up, and murdering 4 children. He was just an accomplice. What? What? When these children were killed by Sachiko, the man with the hammer was in the corner of the room quaking in fear. You can't be serious. I have no idea why he would have helped Sachiko in the first place, because he was scared. He was like a mentally handicapped guy that a 12-year-old took advantage of. I think Sachiko's 12, maybe 10. I have no idea what he helped Sachiko in the first place, though. Probably do exactly that. I have to tell the others, Mochida and Miss Yui. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I guess. Even Nao wasn't able to find out the whole truth, and she's been in here longest. Yeah. If we don't hurry up and tell them, they'll all be dead before they find out. If Sachiko catches them unaware, it could all be over. We have to go back. Yuki, please. Take us back to the closed spaces. We'll find a way to exorcise you and all the other spirits trapped in Heavenly Host, I swear. Yuki's like, do you really want to do that, though? Like, do you actually want to do that? I wouldn't recommend... yeah, like, do you really want to do that, though? A result of your interference, as well as the interference of your friends, those spaces are in a state of critical flux right now. If I were to take you back, even if I kept this clarity of mind the whole time, I doubt I'd ever be able to bring you home again. But if we don't go back, everyone's gonna die. Can we at least get, like, something to eat first before that happens? Like, before we can, cause, like, we need to be nourished. We need to be replenished. Let's go, please, for our friends. Come on, for Mochida. Nah, sorry, but no. I don't want to set one foot in that hellhole ever again. But I think I might have to, though. And you shouldn't either. We'd have to be out of our fucking minds to go back there. We'd die for sure. Why? Why do you always have to be like that? That's what I hate about you. Alright, why do you gotta say mean stuff? You don't give a shit about anyone's feelings but your own. You're stubborn. You're so stubborn once you've set your mind on something. Are you honestly saying you're fine as long as you get through this alive? Oh, you don't you dare try to psychoanalyze me. We'll die and I don't want to die. That clear enough for you? Fine, do whatever the hell you want. It was stupid of me even asking you. I'll go by myself. Can't believe you. Do you really not care about rescuing your friends? You're a delinquent, a coward, a fucking pussy. Everyone's going to die. You don't even care. Fuck you, fuck you. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, you're just pulling out all the stops today. Like, just ruffling my jimmies, getting on my boys. Man, you're just like, yeah, stop blowing them, dude. Like, you don't care about everyone either. The only person you care about is Satoshi. You can drop the act. It's gotten pretty fucking old. Always mochi to this, mochi to that. What about me? Well, I hope you two are happy together in eternal damnation. But before you go, at least try to read the writing on the wall. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm telling you, I love you, goddammit. Like a sister, though. What? Okay, no, maybe not like a sister. You're still oblivious. You've been watching Satoshi closely. You've never even noticed how much I care about you. I mean, this has been a weird situation and all, but when you got separated from him and you wound up all alone together, I had to admit, it made me kind of happy to not be around Satoshi when I'm around you, because, like, I feel like the only reason you hung out with me was to hang out with Satoshi. Thought maybe it would be a good chance to catch your eye and draw it from his. But this whole time, all you thought about was him. I probably kept wishing it was you probably kept wishing it was Satoshi by your side instead of me. Well, Satoshi's not here. I am, so look at me, damn it. From the bottom of my heart, Stop! Just stop it, please. How could you think of any of that is true? Mochi is not the only one I'm worried about. I like Miss Yui too. She's cool. Remember just a few short hours ago, I mean a few months ago when I last played this, when everyone was cleaning up after the culture festival and complaining about it the whole time? Isn't that a precious memory to you? I want us all to have experiences like that again. You're not going to, because like a lot of characters are not going to be around. There's still so much I want to share with you all. That's why I'm going back, because if I don't, we can never be together again, and the thought of that absolutely mortifies me. So please, Yuki, take me back. I don't care if I have to go alone. Just hurry. Hurry before it's too late. Are you sure? Because, I mean... Yeah, please. Let's do this. Put me away from him. As you wish. Just for the record, Kishinuma, I'm absolutely terrified of this, but I'm still doing it. God damn it. Do whatever the hell you want. I'm going home. Oh, I can move. Okay. Let me just... We're collecting to buy a banquet of flowers for our dear friend, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. They're all gone now. What does it even matter? It'll just be like my 10th grade year all over again. I can go back to being a lone wolf, no biggie. He's like, I was always alone until we met you guys. But then we did. Pretty much used to it, honestly. Yeah, he is pulling a snow. Hey, Yoshiki. Hey, Yoshiki, what are you up to? What? Satoshi, what the... What kind of face is that? You've been skipping meals again or something. Oh no, that was just him in spirit or whatever. Kishinuma, you're late. But you seem in good spirits again today, at least. Suzumoto. Oh, well, not anymore. Oh, I can move again. Huh. They should make it pretty clear. Let me see if I can go outside still. No, he doesn't want to go. And those spirits are still there. You don't care about everyone either. The only person you care about is Satoshi. What the hell was I thinking? Would I have said that to her?